gift from Belladonna, a symbol of her virgin purity. I hold it and savor it.
You do that instead of have sex with her.
Belladonna's unlike any maiden in the kingdom. When I first heard her voice, a tear came to my eye. And that tear turned to ice, and I kept that frozen tear, far from my heart that burns with passion.
Just say we are too late, and Lazar has had his way with her. Would you still be able to be with her?
I don't want to think about that.
But just say that we were moments late and he was able to get her cookies.
Shut up.
I'm going to field this one for James because he is not allowed to talk about anything dirty in any of these interviews. We made this for the groundlings. This is the stuff that's supposed to appeal to the lowest common denominator.
It's Shakespearean, but it's all the dirty Shakespeare.
Yes, this is dirty, dirty-ass Shakespeare.
Working with Danny's always been just a blast for me since, we met my second year in college when he was a freshman and just immediately started kind of, cracking each other up and finding that we have a very similar sensibility. And the other thing that's surprising is he just has a really great, admirable work ethic. So what on a movie like this that's as ambitious as this is, not only comedically, but also the logistics and the scope and the narrative of what we're trying to do with this movie, you need a right-hand man. You need somebody that's a partner in crime. And so he was there, every step of the way from the development of the script through the choices of casting and everything. So it was very much a partnership in this movie.
David and I were very selfish with this film, and we literally just made this movie for ourselves. We grew up and loved all these sword and sorcery films of the 70s and 80s, and we always wanted to just make one of those movies, but we needed to figure out what our angle was. And after we met James in the set of Pineapple Express, we saw how cool and awesome he was. We thought, you know what? Let's put this dude in a sword and sorcery movie and throw in a ton of dick jokes, and let's be off to the races.
I want to be king by myself.
Well, cheer up, brother. I have something else that you can be.
What?
Best man at my wedding. I can think of no one else I'd want by my side.
Sounds tedious and boring.
If I'm not mistaken, it is a tradition that the best man gets to lay with the bridesmaids. Plural.
Really? I've never heard of this tradition. Deal.
Oh, you're gonna be so handsome. Who's gonna be the most handsome best man?
Probably me.
Who's the prince with the most dashing mustache?
Me?
Who gives the warmest hugs?
Me, of course.
I love you, Thaddeus.
Oh, that's cool.
It'll be said, I guarantee that this is like very kind of lowbrow and edgy and really goes out there, and I think that's all true, but I think it's also a smarter script than it appears to be on first blush. Like, it's pulling from some amazing genres. It's pulling from Krull, Conan the Barbarian, Labyrinth, Clash of the Titans, Time Bandits. Like, it's that weird kind of non-historically accurate fantasy genre.
This movie is totally unique. There's never been anything before on the screen that represents this. There were a lot of movies that we kind of took educations from, movies that we liked as kids, and everything from Return of the Jedi to Beastmaster. We just like movies that kind of pushed the envelope and broke new ground and were crazy and had a lot of ideas and imagination. And we wanted this to be one of those that kids will like, grown-ups will like. Everybody can, pack into the station wagon and go see it.
As we are on the same path, I suppose you boys may follow me to Morderstarten. From there I seek navigation and march alone.
We thank you. And may we have your name?
I'm Isabel, the last living member of the Harshbarger Order.
Well, Isabel, my brother and myself will ensure that you run into no danger while you travel with us. With our huge muscles, we shall protect you.
Who protect what?
To be fair, everyone will protect each other equally, I'm certain.
But we will protect her more because we are men.
I went to like a day or two of sword training, and quickly David yanked me out of that and was like, listen, I don't want you to look good doing this. I want you to look pathetic. I don't want any training, so don't do that. And I was happy to not do that because I'm very lazy, and I don't like doing shit that's physical. Meanwhile, James could smoke that stuff in his sleep, and so we had our perfect comedic balance there.
Yeah. We stole from really great performances and really great actors and really great hairdressers from other movies. I watched Dracula, Bram Stoker's. I watched Gary Oldman in that and sort of ripped off his hairdo but did a little tweak on it. We stole some teeth from from Willem Dafoe in Wild at Heart. Some makeup from David Bowie in Labyrinth. And that was it.
A lot of people don't know this.
fun
but
of
I used to
seeing.
jerk off to the Dark Crystal, so for me, it was a
Danny, please.
really cool way to be able to kind of fill out this old fantasy of mine of like, we're here with these puppets, we can do whatever we want.
I actually did have a crush on the Gelfling.
Yeah, the Gelfling was hot. You know, Natalie does a shout out to that Gelfling when she does the she does her little thing with the pan flute. That
That
is
was a pretty good
straight out of
moment,
the Dark
yeah.
Crystal. Kills me.